Hi everyone, I'm Rachel from EVPL Central, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of the books from our suggested reading list for our summer growing stories, and this is from the preschool age level. The first book we're going to talk about is The Midnight Fair by Gideon Stirr and Maria Chiara Di Giorgio. This book is genuinely beautiful. Like, I know a lot of different art styles in picture books are gorgeous. This one uses watercolors and gouache and colored pencils to make illustrations that are truly breathtaking. You'll follow a group of woodland creatures as they take over a fair at night after all the humans have gone away. This one brings a lot of opportunity to talk to your little one about different animals and maybe what sounds they make and things like that, along with a lot of opportunity for really good colors and shape identification and those sort of things. But it is also a wordless picture book, and I know that sometimes that can be a little confusing about, you know, how do you read that with your child, but it's a really amazing opportunity to help them learn their own narrative skills. So you can go through the story and actually have them point out what's happening, and they get to tell the story along with you, and you can build your own version of what's happening along with the characters in the story. And it also makes it very rereadable. You can do it over and over again and tweak what you see in the story and what you think is happening, and it can just be a really fun time for you all to have that moment together. Next is Milo Imagines the World by Matt De La Pena and illustrated by Christian Robinson. In this book, we see Milo traveling by train with his older sister as he takes time to observe the people around him and imagine what their lives are like. He has a sketchbook with him, and he sketches out what he thinks, and so you get to see not only the illustrations of what's actually happening, but you really get to see how Milo is seeing these people and exactly what he's imagining whenever he looks at them. And by the end of the story, he sort of realizes that maybe not everyone's story is exactly what you might think when you look at them. So it's a really great book to take a look at, you know, maybe stereotyping people and why that's not necessarily what you want, which obviously is kind of a big idea for small children, but it's never too early to start talking about that. And this gives you a really great opportunity to talk about different types of families and different situations people can live in, and it's just really cute. Away with Wild Things by Larissa Tooley and Sarah Palacios is about a young girl named Poppy who is very shy around people and even likes to try to dress and hide in the background of each party and thing like that she has to go to, and she's much more comfortable around plants and bugs. She loves bugs. And one day during her grandmother's 100th birthday party, while she's hiding in the background, a beautiful dragonfly flies into the middle of everything, and Poppy can't help but come out from the background to be able to see this beautiful creature up close and find her voice a little bit in front of everybody. It is another really beautiful one that gives a lot of opportunity, like I said with previous ones, for, you know, color and shape identification, and it also has a glossary in the back where you can find out more about all of Poppy's bug friends, and so it's a really great lesson on insects and different bugs you might find in your garden at home, and specifically ones that are non-harmful and that, you know, your kids might be able to get a little more close with and discover together. The next book is I Am Every Good Thing by Derek Barnes and Gordon C. James. Derek Barnes grew up without a lot of representation and seeing himself in books, and now he has made it his goal and sort of mission in life to correct that, and this is one of the books that he has created with that goal in mind. So we have a narrator who is a young black boy celebrating himself and his life and what it means to be a child. And you see everything from celebrating the, you know, resilience of getting up after you scrape a knee to how smart children are and how much they absorb information and their creativity and all the things that they can be and do with that. And this is a great one to read together with your child and give them that sort of empowering speech and self-talk that they can look and be like, yes, I am good, I am creative, I am strong, I am powerful. And so this is a really good one for that self-empowerment movement with the kids. And it also has really beautiful oil painted illustrations, which I don't think you see a ton in picture books, and I think it can be good to see those various art styles. And so this is a really, really great one where you have those moments to really talk to your child about how amazing they are and the different aspects of them and what makes them unique and beautiful and interesting. Alright, the last book we have is Goodnight Veggies by Diana Murray and Zachariah O'Hora. This is a great goodnight book that you can read together before going to bed at night. You'll follow along with a little earthworm as he makes his way through a vegetable garden to his bed at night, passing all of the veggies getting ready for bed themselves. You'll see veggies like snoring celery and rhubarb that's reading bedtime stories to broccoli. This book's also one that's really, really fun to read out loud. It has a very good rhythm to it and a lot of rhyming words, which I always find really fun when reading out loud. It makes the process a little bit easier for me and a little bit more fun. And rhymes can be a really good tool to help children start to understand the sounds and words and what kinds of different parts make up a word and its sounds, and so it can be really fun to teach that with them. And you can always make up more rhymes that go with it, and even fun words that don't actually make sense, and that's always just a good time to kind of have a moment to play with sounds and words, even if you're not making words that are real. So this is a really good one to maybe read as you tuck your kid in at night. It's really fun, really cute, and lots of interesting words that you can talk about for going to bed and different activities that the vegetables are doing to get ready for bed. And these titles were only a few of what we are going to have on our suggested reading list, but even if you want more than what you saw here today or on that list, you can always come in and ask us for our recommendations. We are always super excited to get to talk about books that we love, and we will see you this summer when you come to pick some up. Bye!